Okay, now we will do the project. Sorry, the lab for lab 707. Okay. Last time we have done lab 5, we have done lab 6 also earlier. So now on lab 7, let me just give you a brief summary of the lab. As I mentioned before the break, here we will have two LANs connected with a router. Okay, we are given the IP addresses of the LAN. So let's design. Please let us design our network. Okay. So let's us design the network. We have two switches and one router. Let us see what is the model of the router, because we have to follow the instructions. The router is Cisco 1941 and the switch is 2960. Okay, here I found them here. Okay, so I'll go to my packet tracer. Let me share my full screen with you so that it will be saved. Okay, let us design the network. So first I will choose the router. Click on the router. What is the model of my router?
1941.
1941. So look down here. Can you see it? Yeah. 19. Just drag it in the middle. Very good. Then we have two switches. 2960, the first one. One to the left and one to the right. Okay. Now let us connect the router with the switches. But before we do that, we need to know on which interface. So on the router here, G0/0 will be connected to F0/5. Okay, and G0/1 will be connected to fast Ethernet 0/1. So let's do that. Okay, here I will choose the cable. This cable, straight through. 2960. Just the normal one, اللي هو البلاك, fast for. I'll show you another time. I'll show you one more time. Choose the cable, then choose this cable. Copper straight through. Okay, click here. Okay. هذا هو. لا. Here on which connection? Fast Ethernet 01. Hey. How did I know this information? Look at that here, at the drawing. You have 0/0 and here you have 0/1. Okay? I am recording it in case you missed anything. So now we need to connect the computer. We have PCA. We have one PC here and another PC here. Okay. We will connect the cable for the PC, so we will choose this one. This is fast Ethernet 6 connected to the fast Ethernet 0 on the PC. The same thing here. Fast Ethernet 2. Okay. لا لازم there is 2. No, there is. انت استعملت, you used 5 Fast Ethernet 01. What did you use for the first wire? Yeah, Fast Ethernet 01. Delete it and then connect it again. Because in the exam we give marks on this. You have to follow the instructions. Okay, so now we have this configured. Very good. Let us change the names also. So here this is switch 1, S1, and this is S2, and this is router 1, and this is PCA, and this is PCB. Okay. This is the router. For this side, it is Giga Ethernet 0/0. It's all mentioned in the table here. بالword file, lab manual. This file is called lab manual. موجود بالبورتال. Now we will give the IP addresses. So for the router, it's 192.168.1.1. So let's go back. Here, the router. Please look, follow with me here. Follow with me. شوفوا امشوا معي شباب. تيجي على configuration. اضغط click on configuration. Now this is your router 1. host name router 1. خلينا نغيرها router R1 لأنه سميناه R1. Okay. The first interface Giga Ethernet 0/0. What is the IP address? Look at the table. 192.168.1. طيب. One more very important step. هذا router 1. Yeah. What is here? The port status, we need to bring it on. Look here, it is down. You have to click here عشان تفتح. يشتغل الانترفيس. To turn on the interface, you have to click here. If you don't click here, you will lose mark and your router will not work. Again, I will click here. Okay? So now my first interface is open. Second one. What is the IP address for the second one? Look at the table. For the 0/1, it is 172.16.1.1. Okay. 172.16. لا هذا الراوتر the second interface. .1.1. Okay. And you turn it on. Okay. Very good.
First interface
IP address here 192.168.1.1. 192.168.1.1. Okay. Subnet masks. Good question. Subnet mask is the portion of the IP address that is for your network and the portion that is for the host. يعني the address is شباب listen 192.168.1 is my network address and my host address is .1. Okay. Very good. All right. Now let us, so here we are done with the router. Now we will go to the PCs. PCA, what is the IP address of PCA? .2. So I'll click on PCA. Yeah, موجودة بالجدول. You don't have to remember it, to memorize it. Okay, next one. Now here we will put the IP address for the PC. So I will go to desktop, IP configuration. What is the IP address of the first PC? 192.168.1.2, صح? Am I right or wrong? Yeah, .2. PCA اللي هو 192.168.1.2 يرحمكم الله. Okay. هذا البي سي 1. Okay, now see how خلاص خلصنا من البي سي A. What is the gateway for PCA اللي هو الراوتر interface, which is 192.168.1.1. Okay, if you do this, you get marks in the exam. Now we are done with PCA. If you cannot do PCA, please follow with me PCB. It's the same procedure. Now I will go to my packet tracer. Now please follow with me, those who came late. See how I will do PCB. Yes. What? Yeah. It is in the table. I will show you. لا الراوتر R1 اسم الراوتر اختصار. I'll show you now. You click on the router here. Display name or host name. Okay. This is how you name the router. Okay, now let us do computer B, please. Desktop IP configuration. What is IP2? PCB, what is the IP address? 1. What is it? Let me just open this. 172.16.2.2. Yeah, very good. 172.16.2.2. Yeah, اللي هو الراوتر انترفيس. الراوتر انترفيس اللي next to you. اللي هو like door. Remember I told you it's like a door. طيب, what is the gateway here? Subnet mask. The gateway is the router interface. What is it? 172.16.2. Dot what? What is the router gateway here? .1. .1. Is it 1 or 2?
Yes.
Ah, there is no 2. Ah, okay. Even here it should be 1, no? Okay. All right, that's fine. I think I forgot to put dot, maybe 172.16.1.2. Ah, the 2 here. Okay.
The second one, 2.1.
Okay. Default gateway is 1.1. Yeah, very good. All right. So we'll close this. So we are done with the PC. This is the PC name under config. If you want to change the PC name, you can change it here. Okay. So we close this. So now we are done with the both PCs. Very good. Now let's see what other instructions they want us to do. Not yet. Okay, so we have finished up to, we have done the router. Reflection. What would happen if you had incorrectly configured interface G0/1 on the router? شو بصير إذا غلطت بالاي بي ادرس بالراوتر؟ ما بتشتغل النتورك، صح؟ بالنتورك. طيب, determine the number of hosts in a network address. خلاص, we are done with lab Lab 7. We are done now with Lab 7. I stop the recording. I know some students are not here, they are absent, so they will